Right now, before your thumb moves, before the world pulls you into another distraction, stay. Not because this is a video, but because something inside you, something older than your name, older than your memories, older than this lifetime, has been waiting for this exact moment. You think you chose to be here, but if that were true, why did you stop? Out of thousands of voices, thousands of faces, thousands of moving images, why did your heart become quiet here? Because what you are about to hear is not information. It is recognition. There have been moments in your life you never spoke about to anyone. Moments that didn't make sense even to you. Like walking into a place for the very first time and feeling as if you had returned after a long journey. Not excitement, not curiosity, but a strange, emotional familiarity. Or meeting someone, a complete stranger, and within seconds your soul relaxing, as if it no longer needed to protect itself. And you tried to explain it logically, but logic never reached that place in your chest where the feeling lived. There is a reason for that. Because not all memories belong to the mind. Some belong to the soul. From the time you were a child, there was always something different about you. You felt things more deeply than others. You cried for reasons you could not explain. You looked at the sky for longer than necessary. You were drawn to stories, places, cultures, music, not because someone introduced you to them, but because they felt like something you had lost. You didn't call it memory. You called it imagination. But imagination does not make your heart ache with longing. Memory does. Have you noticed how certain fears have always lived inside you without a single incident in this lifetime to create them? A fear of abandonment when no one ever truly left. A fear of water, or heights, or darkness without a story attached to it. A fear of losing people even when they promised to stay. And along with these fears there is also strength. Strength that appears in you during your lowest moments. Strength that makes people say, "You are so mature for your age." How can someone be wise without living enough years to learn that wisdom? Because your soul has lived those years, just not in this body. There are also the opposite experiences, the things that come to you effortlessly. The way your hands naturally move toward an art you were never taught. The way you understand emotions in others without them speaking. The way spirituality feels less like learning and more like remembering. When you sit in silence and close your eyes, there is a depth in your stillness that cannot be created in a single lifetime. It is carried forward. Your soul does not bring photographs from the past. It brings impressions, feelings, unfinished stories, unfulfilled promises, unhealed wounds, and most importantly, love that was never completed. That is why in this life you search. Not just for success, not just for happiness, but for something you cannot name. A feeling, a person, a place, a state of being that feels like home. And no matter how much you achieve, that search quietly continues. Because you are not searching for something new. You are searching for something once known. There is a reason. Some people enter your life and everything inside you changes instantly. You trust them faster than your mind allows. You feel seen without explaining yourself. You feel a strange emotional intensity, either deep comfort or unexplained resistance. Your soul recognizes vibrations your mind has never met. These are not ordinary connections. These are continuing stories. Not every past life connection comes to stay. Some come only to return. What was unfinished? A conversation that brings closure. An apology that heals something ancient. A love that lasts for a short time but transforms your entire being. You call it a phase, but your soul calls it completion. Have you ever noticed repeating patterns in your life? The same type of heartbreak. The same type of emotional test. The same kind of lesson in different forms, with different people. And you ask, why does this keep happening to me? It is not punishment. It is continuity. Life will repeat the lesson until the soul responds differently. Not with fear, but with awareness. Because what was left incomplete in another lifetime seeks balance in this one. That is what karma truly is. Not reward, not punishment, but the gentle movement of the soul toward wholeness. There are nights when you feel an unexplainable sadness. Nothing went wrong that day. No one hurt you. No failure occurred. Yet your heart feels heavy as if it is missing something. You try to distract yourself. You scroll, you talk, you sleep, but the feeling remains. Those are the nights when your soul is closest to its deeper memory. Not of events, but of essence, of a love once felt, of a connection once lived, of a home that was never a physical place. And then there are dreams. Dreams that feel more real than your waking life. Where you are someone else, yet completely yourself. Where you are in a place you have never visited yet you know every corner. Where you wake up with tears, or peace, or longing, and the entire day carries that emotion. The mind forgets. The soul does not. You don't need to see your past life to know it exists. You feel it every time. You outgrow people without any conflict. You walk away from things that once defined you. You choose peace over proving yourself. You forgive without needing an apology. This level of emotional evolution does not begin in one lifetime. It is the result of many journeys. And do you know the most beautiful sign that your soul has lived before? Your deep pull toward truth. Not religion as ritual, not spirituality as trend, but a sincere longing to understand life beyond appearances. Why do you seek depth when the world celebrates distraction? Why does devotion make your eyes moist even when you are not asking for anything? Because this path is not new for you. You have walked toward the divine before, and in this life you are finding your way back again. That is why when you hear certain words your heart becomes still. Not excited, not emotional, just still, as if something inside you says, yes, I know this. Your soul does not need proof. It needs resonance. And tonight as you listen to this, notice what is happening within you. A calmness, a softness, a feeling of being understood without being seen. This is not because of the voice you are hearing. This is because your soul is recognizing its own journey. You are not here for the first time. You are here to complete something, to heal something, to experience love in a way that frees you from all previous pain. To break a pattern that has followed you for lifetimes. To choose yourself where once you abandoned yourself. To choose courage where once you chose fear. To choose truth where once you chose silence. This lifetime is not random. It is a turning point. That is why your challenges feel so intense. That is why your awakening feels so deep. Because you are not just living for this life. You are transforming the direction of your entire soul journey. Every time you choose kindness over reaction. Every time you choose growth over comfort. Every time you choose love over fear, you are not only changing your present. You are healing your past. And shaping your future beyond this lifetime. You are becoming free. And freedom is the ultimate goal of every soul. One day not very far from now you will sit in silence again. Just like you are now. But something will be different. The search will be gone. The longing will be gone. The confusion will be gone. Because you will not be looking for yourself anymore. You will be living as yourself. Not the name, not the personality, but the eternal awareness that has walked through many lives and has finally awakened to its own continuity. And in that moment you will understand, nothing was accidental. Not your sensitivity, not your loneliness, not your strength, not your spiritual pull, not even the pain that shaped you. It was all preparation. Preparation for this lifetime. The lifetime where you remember. Not your past life face. Not your past life name. But your timeless existence. So if your heart feels full right now, if your breathing has slowed, if your eyes have become moist for no visible reason, it is not emotion. It is recognition. Your soul is hearing its own story. And it is whispering to you. You are not beginning. You are continuing. You are not lost. You are returning. Stay with this feeling. Because this feeling is the closest you have ever been to remembering who you truly are.